Good morning, Rams. This is Jackson Champagne.
And I'm Kyra Bass. Welcome to this week's KRAM.
As an FYI to all the students, the Rock Climbing Club is coming back.
The club is every Monday, 3 to 4:30, and you need a signed waiver that you can get outside Mr. Hayes' room in the art hallway.
Tomorrow is the annual Bald for Bucks Assembly, and the good news is that the assembly is happening in the gym and in person.
It will still be streamed, and you can watch the event in the auditorium if the gym is too much for you, but everyone has the option of being part of this defining Rampart event.
In honor of this being the 15th year, Jakob Walker, in combination with KRAM, has prepared a special look back at 15 years of Rampart Bald for Bucks. This piece will be shown today during KRAM and tomorrow during the assembly.
The event has changed our community and defined our school spirit. Since we haven't been in person the last few assemblies, this also provides a look at what tomorrow will be like for those who are new or might have forgotten.
Bald for Bucks is a Rampart legacy. We do it to benefit cancer, specifically the Colorado Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We want to basically help the children that are battling cancer. Bald for Bucks started when we had a teacher here, a very popular, well-loved, well-respected teacher, and she had cancer, and it had come back for the fourth time, and the school community decided we were going to do a fundraiser because the doctors had basically said that she needed to make time with her family.
You all allowed for this to happen. In times that are financially tight, you donated money. In times that are unpredictable, you committed to shaving or donating your hair.
To have a community of people that you don't even know and just bring them all together for a really good cause is something that really warms my heart.
The coolest part of it is just that feeling of we're doing something amazing. And we're raising this money for a good cause, and it's so worth it.
My grandpa had cancer, and he passed away in 2006.
My aunt passed away from cancer a few months ago, so I'm doing it for her. My aunt was diagnosed with breast cancer a couple years ago, and I also have a friend whose little brother was diagnosed with leukemia as well, and so this is for them.
We're all touched by this in some way. You get an opportunity to walk around and show other people that they're okay just as they are, whether they have a choice or not.
Well, I have Hodgkin's lymphoma. So it's really cool to see all these people come out and shave their heads like this because, yeah, cancer sucks. So it's really great to see people helping.
It's a sense of community that happens at Rampart in all of our classes coming together, high schoolers just uniting as one to fight against one common cause. And I think it's just an amazing thing to be a part of.
I think this is so unique. There cannot be many schools that do this.
Thank you for helping me get better.
I think what makes Bald for Bucks so unique is the fact that so many people come together for one cause, for one reason. They do it not for celebration, recognition. They do it because it's the right thing to do.
If you were going to understand one thing about what it means to be a Rampart Ram, this is the defining moment of what our students are all about.
A special thank you to Jakob Walker for his help on this piece.
Since it has been a while since our last assembly, enjoy a humorous look and helpful reminder on how you should behave during tomorrow's assembly.
The entire community is a part of Bald for Bucks, so it's important to respect all the time and effort that goes into the assembly and those that have been affected by cancer. This will also be shown during the assembly tomorrow.
Friday, Friday, Friday. Come down to the RHS Gymnasium to see our students in intense hair-cutting action as they crush cancer for LLS and the community. Gasp in astonishment as they make cancer feel small. But remember, a few simple tips as you do. Watch out for cords and cables since power is vital for all the hairstylists giving their time. Be respectful of those cutting their hair and those behind you so everyone can see and participate in the event. If you are not paying attention or being disrespectful, it takes away from the power of this event. Help make this a great assembly. Be aware of the student journalists and their cameras as they document this event. Make way for them as they take video and photos. If you need it, there is an overflow in the auditorium playing the live stream of the event. Remember that if you break the rules, we have permission to crush you with our monster truck. Everything is true, except that last part. Welcome to Rampart, as we crush cancer.
Remember to keep the assembly tomorrow respectful and support your fellow Rams as they shave their heads or participate in locks of love.
Moving on from Bald for Bucks, the RHS Winter Percussion Group is hard at work.
As they enter their competitive season, KRAM caught up with the group.
During the off-season between fall and spring sports, you'll find a group of students using the gym space every day to learn and perfect a performance. Winter Percussion is an ensemble at Rampart that combines the art of band and theater. This group is primarily percussionists and work long hours to perfect music and routines.
So Winter Percussion is kind of this weird activity where we play drums in a gym. We have a floor that kind of correlates with our theme for the year.
It's kind of like marching band where we get together and we create a show and then we go to other schools where we perform our show and we compete.
Winter Percussion is so great because it allows for such thematicism with it. In Winter Percussion we have a tarp, we have uniforms, we have props, all things that we can just use to become a character.
This ensemble is very different from marching or concert band. The small group size and long rehearsal hours create a tight-knit community between the group members.
The community for Rampart Winter Percussion is really nice. Everyone knows each other, and it's not just there's no divide between sections.
We're all friends. We all did marching band together, or most of us did marching band together in the fall, and so we're just coming together again to do another show.
The inclusive and welcoming people within the band truly value the group, which propels the ensemble to compete better.
It's more of a family that these kids get to have, whether it's they don't have friends outside of it, or they struggle making friends, or they don't really have a good home life. It's always something that they can turn to and look forward to, and it's always a group of people that they know will accept them.
We got 4th out of 12 in our last competition. Hoping to hopefully edge out some more points and get even better every time.
And there's no divide, there's no drama, there's no tension, and thanks to that we're actually able to make music a lot better, because the better you know someone, the more you like them, the more you're going to trust them, and the better you're going to be able to communicate and make better musical decisions.
The group continues to do well in competition, and next time they perform at Rampart, they would love the support for the thing they are passionate about. This has been Jackson Champagne reporting for KRAM. Stay cool.
Good luck as you compete this year.
Our theater department has a new student teacher working with Mrs. Robbins.
Miss Carroll is working hard to bring new ideas and her love of theater to Rampart.
Miss Carroll is a new addition to the Rampart Theater program. As a college student, she works as a student teacher for Mrs. Robbins.
I've always wanted to be a part of something with theater and with acting, and I thought I wanted to be in the movies for a while, but then I got to go to Broadway and see a couple of shows over there, and I knew that it has such an importance with people and with students, and if I could bring that into something here, then I would just fall in love every day.
Her passion for theater and teaching guided her to take this position and all the work it entails.
Right now she's teaching Theater 2 completely, and she is teaching Theater 3 and Theater 4.
Like Miss Robbins, a lot of the time she's either grading or in her office, And Miss Carroll, she's doing like a lot of the main teaching in the class and taking over.
Doing some Shakespeare right now, but we just finished an awesome voice unit and movement unit.
She helps in a lot of different ways. If you have any questions, she's immediately there. And she's like, hey, and her energy levels are always through the roof, always ready to help.
We didn't have many people to work up in the booth for Romantics, so she was one of the 2 people that was working in the booth.
Miss Carroll's work impacts both the theater program and its students.
The theater department is always going to be a lively thing, but with Mrs. Carroll, she's always like adding more life to it.
I see a lot more people willing to join the theater department.
Miss Carroll is very energetic. She's very positive. She's very sweet. The students love her a lot.
She doesn't make me as nervous as the rest of the teachers because she's closer to our age. So if I say a meme, she'll understand it right away.
We became so attached to her, and it's just like she's helping us so much. And when she leaves, so many people are going to be so sad.
She adds a little bit of sparkle, if that makes sense.
She has a really bubbly personality. She's really sweet, but she's also someone who wants to be taken seriously.
I didn't know how much excitement and compassion I could want to show to so many people. Whatever they want to do, they do it so well and they do it so big. And because there is such a range of what that means for everyone, people are able to latch onto it so well, and that's why we have like such a community here, which I am obsessed with.
Miss Carroll's attitude toward teaching and her lasting impression on students makes her a special addition to Rampart. A big thanks to Miss Carroll for all that she does. This has been Caitlin O'Keefe reporting for KRAM.
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Say hi to Miss Carroll the next time you're by the auditorium.
Bald for Bucks isn't the only tradition back in person this year.
The Rampart Lip Dub will be filmed on the 16th of March in the morning, and everyone will participate.
The last one was in 2018, and these school, spirit, and community unifying events take a lot of work.
KRAM went to the students behind the event to see what they are doing to get ready for the Lip Dub.
On March 16th, all of Rampart will be participating in a lip dub. The last lip dub was in 2018 and is the most viewed video on the KRAM YouTube page to this day. Our student council has brought it back. This event unites our community and shows our school spirit. This event is planned by the student council, and an incredible amount of planning goes into making it work.
The lip dub's really cool. It's a time where the entire school can get together and just get all hyped up and crazy.
It shows all the different clubs and all the different sports and all the different kind of people in Rampart, and they're all shown in this video where they get to kind of sing songs that they all know and we all know and love.
We've been working on getting lip dubbers and getting a map so that we can place the clubs where they should be and just making it all flow and stuff. And it's really hard to do that.
I think it brings together the community because every club has to get together and we get to pick certain people to be actually singing the song. So it kind of creates a sense of community in our school by just making this video that is just of everyone and shows every aspect of our school.
It's their event, their creation. So ever since the fall semester, they have been working on what that would look like. Actually, end of the summer, beginning of the fall semester, that they really started looking at what could the songs be, what would the music be to represent us, what does the path through the school want to be. So they've researched different lip dubs throughout the country.
The purpose is to show what our school's all about, like our energy, our traditions, our clubs.
Is the orchestration of a couple thousand people worth of stuff to come together to make that day happen, and all the timing and the intricacies of it. So we're down to that nuts and bolts part of the, oh my gosh, we have to make this happen, and literally the second by second rundown of what that 17 to 18 minutes is going to look like. Really couldn't be more proud.
So as we get close to March 16th, talk to your groups, clubs, teams, and friends about how you can participate in the Rampart Lip Dub. This has been Matthew Anderson, signing off for KRAM.
Make sure and listen to the announcements for more info, as well as getting with your club or group to decide what you want to do in the background of the lip dub as the cameras roll by.
There's a new club here at Rampart that you might not know about.
A group of students has started an Asian culture club with Mrs. Cowden as the advisor.
Rampart students have recently started a new club focusing on the representation and importance of Asian culture. Members of this club shared what it is.
Asian Culture Club is a club that me and my friends came together and we decided to create to inform people
That it's not just the major 3 Asian countries that everyone thinks about, and that there's other countries that are also Asian that we need to learn about.
So Asian Culture Club is really about just like learning about different cultures from Asia and kind of like seeing like what the differences are.
Because for students here, they never been to Asia. They never know what Asia doing like. So we try to bring the, like we do Chinese yo-yo and the next. So we try to let them know about the Asian culture. So this is our goal.
Each member has their different reasons for being a part of the club, whether they are a founding member or simply someone who wanted to know more about Asian culture.
I wanted to like express myself because I'm half Asian. I just wanted to be there, and talk about my culture to other people and inform them about it.
A couple years ago, I went to Southeast Asia and I fell in love with the people and how kind they were. And I got to see all sorts of different places. And I just thought it was really cool. So I just wanted to share what I learned with other people.
The one of my students, is Japanese. And in the class, she started mentioning she introduce her culture to students.
We were in Chinese and we wanted something to do. So it's a really funny idea, but then it turned into something where we want to actually spread Asian culture.
All of the members believe that it is important to have Asian culture represented in school.
I think it's really important to represent Asian culture in our country because so much of our history has been intertwined.
There's many Asian cultures that aren't identified as Asian, but they are Asian, and I think people need to learn about those cultures.
There's so many different people in the world, so I do think it's important that we try to learn about different people in different places.
In America, I don't think there's enough Asian pride, because a lot of times Asian people are kind of more secluded, and I think it's really important to push more Asian culture and more Asian love out into the world.
They would love having more people join and shared reasons about why people should join.
I think one misconception was only Asians were allowed to join the club. That's not true. Just join the club.
It's a chance. If you have a passion for something, then you can meet other people with the same passion as you.
It's a great learning opportunity. So I think it's pretty fun to come over and just learn about something you didn't know about.
If you are interested in learning more about Asian culture or sharing some of your culture, the club meets every Thursday in room 207. Try something new, Rams. This has been McKenna Blatnick reporting for KRAM.
It seems like an awesome addition to our school's diverse opportunities for students to find their niche.
The Olympics might be over, but KRAM thought it might be fun to keep the spirit alive.
This student humor piece proves that KRAM should stick to camera work, not ping pong.
All right, here we go. KRAM ping pong with Mason Mills and Mujib Najafi. What do you see in these two opponents?
Well, we know that Mason Mills was the winner of the 2012 National Ping Pong World Championship.
Now, Mujib is an up-and-coming star. Not a lot of people know his name. He's just started climbing the circuit, and he's looking to make a splash today. Now, this should be a great matchup here. Both of these opponents evenly matched, and here we go.
Looking like Mujib is getting a little bit of a lead on Mason.
Oh, and now Mason keeps committing these mistakes. I don't know how much more he can keep this up. Yeah, and I don't know. I think Mason might be outmatched here.
Looks like the practice he got from the 2012 National World Championships isn't going to pay off too much today.
Yeah, Mujib just piling up the scoreboard here. Mason cannot keep up.
It's looking like 36-0 so far.
Yeah, I think it might be time to go home early and, I don't know, hang out somewhere.
Well, I'm down to get out of here. You want to go grab a burger or something?
Yeah, probably better than watching this matchup.
I've heard the new burger joint down off of Research is really good.
Is it?
Yeah, I've been there once, and I really liked it. I still need to get my wife to try it out sometime.
Okay, and yeah, another point for Mujib. Yeah, we should go try that.
Alright, let's get out of here. This sucks.
Just a little concerning. I don't know what happened to the other commentators, but right now it looks like there's a match between Adam Carlson and Riggs Riker.
I don't know how this sport is played. I don't know what's going on. Well, he keeps switching paddles.
Is that his face?
Did he just kill that guy?
It looks like past opponent Mason Mills has been incapacitated by a ping pong ball.
He can't just take that body. Where's he going? Are we supposed to stay here?
I have no idea. Does that mean that the match is discontinued?
I've done it.
Yes!
Violent criminal Adam Carlson is on the run right now after the murder of Mason Mills at a KRAM Olympics ping pong match. It's really bad, it's really scary, and I'm not having fun anymore, and, okay. So, Adam Carlson was just caught by a local hero, Carson Bruns, saving the day, helping us catch this violent criminal right before it. Mujib Najafi also has recently gone missing. There is belief that there is some association to Adam Carlson's murder of Mason Mills. However, this does mean Riggs Riker wins the ping pong match by default, and he is the new champion in the KRAM National World Championship Olympics. So, KRAM Olympics is back!
Get out.
P to the I to the N to the G, to the P to the O to the N to the G. That spells ping pong. Think about that one, Rams.
That's all we have for this week, Rams.
We'll see you at the Bald for Bucks assembly tomorrow.
Bald for Bucks.
RHS1 Percussion Group is hard at work.
Alright, which one of you is 110% expendable?
Have you heard of the dog's purpose? They don't use ethical filming. Yeah, Adam!
Jeez! Some people just don't listen to reason.
And everyone will participate.
You may not know about it, but we do.
Camera piece proves that KRAM should not stick to camera work. Call it covalent. Covalent bond.